Okay, at this point we're going to start our parade, and I'd like to introduce to you Jeff Poole, who's the manager of our small line division, and we will start out with the equipment, the small line first, and work through the line. Now let me give you just a little bit about the agenda. After we have the parade, there's a small tent over by the back door. That's where the tours will start for the tour of the factory. We'd like to have groups of 10, 12 people at a time go through the factory, and these gentlemen with the red shirts on will be at their workstations and showing you around. So those tours will go on as long as people are interested in taking a tour today. Also here in the tent, there's going to be a little stuff to eat here after a while, a little stuff to drink, a little soft drink, a little wine, a little beer, and also a little music. If you want to dance a little, kick a little jig, we're here to have a little fun. The equipment as it goes through the line here will then go down in the parking area down here, and the booms will be unfolded, and we'll be around and ask any questions, and certainly be in a position to take orders from machines. So thanks again for coming, and here's Jeff.
Good morning. Down there, going to be coming through. Hello? Hello? Okay. Okay, so let's bring on the first piece of equipment. This is the P88. You may or may not know that Schwing America applied a small line of equipment several years ago that applies to smaller contractors. This P88 is a mechanical ball valve pump that is primarily used for grout pumping shotcrete or pumping concrete with pea gravel aggregate. Output up to 25 cubic yards per hour with reasonable pumping distances to a couple hundred feet. We're proud to say after entering this market 3 years ago, we lead the industry in sales. This is the P125. This larger ball valve pump, the P125, with increased valve and cylinder diameter, offers output up to 35 cubic yards per hour. After buying this line of equipment, Schwing applied several engineering improvements that have increased safety and durability of these tough little pumps that are available with gas or diesel power. This is the BPA 301. Our small line division also handles hydraulic concrete pumps like this 301. This machine is designed with a short material cylinder stroke for better filling efficiency. The result is an excellent shotcrete machine which provides a nice continuous flow at the nozzle. This unit can do it all: shotcrete, concrete pumping, or grout pumping. Okay, the BPA 450 comes standard with leather seats, sunroof. Wait. The small line has grown to include quite a few pumps, actually. Here's the BPA 450, which is an all-around performer. Output is up to 30 cubic yards per hour with 1-inch rock. This pump utilizes the Schwing rock valve, the same basic design used on our larger pumps. Sales of these units have really skyrocketed in the past few years as people like yourself have realized the versatility of these pumps. The BPA 500 is a more powerful version of the same successful design as the 450. This means you can pump up to 40 cubic yards per hour. More than 300 of these pumps have been sold in the last 3 years all over the country, providing a great return on investment for their owners. Here's an interesting addition to the 450, a 10 cubic foot mixer run hydraulically off a separate pump. After you have batched a load, the mixer hydraulically dumps it into the hopper. This was built in response to contractors who primarily repair concrete and need a source for a small amount of mix. The unit includes a flow meter to measure the water required to batch. Small diameter material cylinders and a long, slow stroke means smooth, controlled output. Just what you want on small repair jobs. I'd like to know who this bearded guy is driving my Land Cruiser. WP 750-15. You may remember the old style 750, many of which are out making money every day. The 750 underwent a redesign with a longer hood and other changes and became the world pump in response to export possibilities. We now call it the WP 750 for a world pump, and it's still an excellent money-making machine. This is a 750 with 6-inch material cylinders and the capability to handle boom pump mixes. Of course, rock valve performance and reliability are standard. WP 750-18. When you increase the material cylinders to 7-inch and make some other changes, you have a 750-18. This machine will pump up to 70 yards an hour. Many of the 750s have accomplished continuous pours on high-volume projects, so you can really think big with these small pumps. WP1000. In order to pump high volume over long distances, you need more horsepower. This is where the 1000 fits in. With 106 horsepower, the 1000 can maintain the output even though it is pumping through more slick line. I'd like to know who owns this Yukon. It's really struggling pulling this pump. WP1000 HP. We call this pump the 1000 HP. The HP stands for high pressure. It has the same horsepower as a standard 1000, but due to the design of the rock valve, it can apply more pressure to the concrete. Output goes down, but distance goes way up. Imagine pushing concrete horizontally more than a quarter of a mile. The 1000 HP can do it. Thank you very much. You run over out of here. Hold it. We've got some more buses. There's some seats down here, folks. One. Damn thing. Come over down here and sit down if you want. Get that sign there standing. We'll hold the train here. Nice truck, Jerry. Anybody else want to sit down? Come on, Ed. Put it in high gear. Let's go. Now, for some reason or other, the older I get, the more respect I have for older people, so I got those little cars around here. So, shame to ask for a riding cart if you want one. Okay, Jerry. Jerry would run over me, I'm sure. This is a 2000 trailer. Now we'll get into the serious concrete pumps we got. You can go ahead and start. Will it start? Do we need a tow? He had it rolling once. He's afraid it won't take off again. 117 yard an hour machine, 170 car engine, and not a very regiment. This is a very simple mic. Now they got me with one. They got me on a short string. Okay, now we're doing a serious concrete pump here. Well, we're going to. They have to. They wish. Huh? Okay. This is our 8,000 trailer pump. This pump has set the world record in Malaysia, 1,400 foot vertical. One concrete pump, you got 450 horsepower. There isn't any job that I know of in this country that's too serious for this pump to do. I would have towed it with my car, but I didn't think I could get it started.
truck-mounted 500 concrete pump, 70 yards an hour on this unit. We could put a 2,000 or 4,000 on a truck similar to this, PTO driven. As you can see, there's auxiliary water tank on here. You can have auxiliary water tank with air pressure. You can have the regular water pump on the tank. This is a real profit-generating pump in everybody's fleet. You don't have to worry about losing the trailer going down the road. So from a liability standpoint, it's a very safe unit. You got plenty of pipe storage, fold-down sideboards, a real moneymaker. Good-looking pump coming up here. This is a little cutie that all of us overlook to make money, folks. This is 517. Got a 70-yard-an-hour pump in here. 17-meter boom. Unfolding height of about 15.5 foot. Get inside of buildings. Economy of a 2-axle truck. Isn't that a good-looking truck under that? That's a new truck for GMC. That's the first one we've got them, and it sure makes a nice package. But that is a very profit-making concrete pump. And in this world of big boom, big boom, big boom thoughts, sometimes we need to look back and say, will something with a little less investment do the job, make us just as much profit? So don't overlook this machine. This is a real honey. That's cute. I like that. This is a strange looking thing to a lot of you folks, isn't it? This is a 9.5 cubic yard mixer. It's got a pump on the rear end, got a 21-meter boom on the side. This is a machine that we have a market for in Mexico. The weight laws are not quite as restrictive, but it's a very good idea and a convenient machine. And Schwing in Germany saw a lot of these machines. This is a very popular thing. But we just thought we'd show it to you and let your mind wander with imagination and see what could happen. This is a 23-meter, has a 900 pump kit, 3-section boom, been around for a long time, very economy-minded machine, good profit maker on our new international truck. This machine is available. Someone can drive this machine home today. Cash in your plane ticket and save money. Put mama in the driver's seat and go. We'll even get a tape recorder, a tape player in it for you. So don't be afraid to walk up and see if you can take this one home. It's available today. Now the instructions are they're supposed to take these machines over and set them up. He's got his lady friend in there. I don't know if they're going to stop or not. They may be going home, okay? This is a 24 4H. You can either put a 900 or 1200 pump kit in this machine. Unfolding height of 16.5 foot. This is the perfect machine for working inside warehouses and remodel work inside buildings. Absolute jewel. Every pumping company in America should have one of these in their fleet. And if you want to, you could. But it is a very, very versatile pump. So give it a good look and take a look at what that unfolding height could do for you. Again, let your imagination run away with you. The jobs that you could get and utilize this machine for. This is great. We got the whole family into the program. We not only get the man as an employee, we get the whole family. It's fun. Pardon? A family machine. Yeah. You go to church on Sunday. It's so easy to get around with. No permit problems. Think about it, folks. I mean, it's a versatile unit. Go to the grocery store, church, the whole 10 yards. You know. 26 4-section, 19.5 foot unfolding height, 900 or 1200 pump kit. 4-section boom, no overhang in the rear. One interesting fact that, the 28 meter that Mr. Schwing developed 20-some years ago. How many years ago, Mr. Schwing? 25 years ago, I think. I think I was when I sold one of the first 28s. But the machines that we sold 25 years ago is 28 meters, 3 sections. We sold them on Fords, Internationals, DM Max, long nose trucks. This machine on an MR Mac has as much vertical or horizontal reach from the bumper as those machines did. This machine's only 5 foot short of a 28 and 4 sections that will unfold and get you into low overhead clearance. Again, a very good investment, money-making machine. Machine's what started it all, the 28 meter. The thing that put concrete pumping is the tool to use. We've made a few changes, but still a good, solid, money-making machine. Haven't pointed out the fold-down sideboards on the machine. For those of you who don't have a new machine, that's the handiest thing that's come along. Just fold that sideboard down, your pipe storage is right there. Go out and do a big job. 900 or 1200 pump kit in here. He's still a money-maker. Still one of the top of the line. 32 meter, our most popular size pump. I can remember when this was a long boom, folks. This was it. When we got there, we'd reached the pinnacle that we needed to get to. But this is a very, very popular pump, our largest seller by far, the most versatile pump. It's the one that's the greatest investment in the entire fleet, as far as I'm concerned. Sec. This is our first proportional. This is our first twin circuit pump in the fleet. It's a real winner. Big, strong outriggers, very stable. Like that machine over there has got a 25-25 pump kit. Tom's going to do some more talking to you about 25-25 pump kits after a while. But they will fit, there's enough room in that machine for a 25-25 pump kit. It's a real, real moneymaker. No problem. Don't you love these 42s? 42s are second most popular pump that we sell. 42's been around for 15 years now. It is a solid machine, and it's done a heck of a job for us. When that machine first came out, everybody said that's only a California pump. All of you from California, they're the only ones silly enough to use a long boom like that. You want it 200 yards an hour and a 42-meter boom, but somehow or other it's caught on the rest of the country. It's really a mainstay in every pumping fleet. What do you think of that, folks? Is that a hunk of iron or what? 52 meters of boom. That machine's been with us now for about 11 years, 12 years we've been selling this machine. It's a great piece of equipment. Mr. Murley knows he had one of the first ones and he's still getting them, so it must not be all bad. He likes it a lot. It'll be on display over here, and take a look at that chassis under it as well. That's built for stout, folks. Tom, where in the hell's the 45? What are we doing with the 52 after the 42? There's something else missing. You better go find it. You guys understand the delivery problems now? We have a party and we can't even get here on time, for crying out loud. Tom will find it in a minute. I know he will. If he don't find it, somebody lost trouble around here. Did you work at your last place, Cap? What's going on, Mark? Where is it?
Suspense. People love suspense. I love suspense, yeah.
Well, we had a party for a machine, and you folks came. I got here. Everything but the machine got here.
Those doors open slowly.
Running? It's a long way. It's not embarrassing. Anybody want to tell a joke? Oh, they found it. Make it through that hole. Did we ruin anything? No. So we had this brilliant idea to drive this through the glass. So 2 days ago, we decided on that door right there because it's 20 feet wide, right? Easy hole to hit. Well, 2 days ago they bring me out there and they show me that the glass is only 11 feet wide. So now what do I do? Well, anyway, everybody, this is it, the 45SX. As everybody knows, this has been in the works for about 3 years. It's the first complete computer-designed boom ever. This one right here, Twin City Concrete Pumping, is the first one. It's 18 months old. It's a prototype. It's got 62,000 yards through it. As everybody will see in a little while, the real innovation, the boom's a carbon copy of the 52 meter. The innovation is the outriggers, they're curved. We came out with the X outriggers, everybody loved it because no longer on a job site, you have to swing the outriggers out, okay, and then open them because close in a city or in residential areas, you got to make sure you got room to swing them. The X outriggers just shoot out. As you'll see here in a little while, this outrigger right here, as it comes out, goes this way. We got a lot of advantages. What you basically got to do, you want a square footprint for stability. Center of the ballast right in the middle. And to get stability for a 45-meter boom, you got to get so far away from the center, right? But with an X outrigger, you got to shoot straight out this way to get 6 feet away from the cab. This curve is out here faster. So for the operator, you can look right out the door, look where that outrigger's going to go. Unbelievable. The outriggers are cable driven, and you'll see in a little while how fast they go. This is the fastest setting up long boom in the world. The other thing, we've incorporated a couple features that, while I got you, I'll hit on. We have a new control block after 20 years. The control block that handles the oil on this pump is capable of 800 liters of oil a minute. Now, what does that mean? It means we can pump over 200 yards an hour without even getting hot. We have an oil cooler that we suck oil from the tank, cool the oil. It's a whole new design. With our MPS, the rock valve, and the differential cylinder switch at the same time. In this boom, you can watch a video around the works here today. It's smooth at 175, 200 yards an hour. With the 25-25 pump kit that Friedrich talked about, at 180 yards an hour, it's 18 strokes a minute. That means for the average pour, there's a lot of you guys that say if you average 50 yards every day in and day out, 5 strokes a minute, I don't think it'll ever wear out. Now, Jim Kirkwood used to go, the first 28 meter we sold them, went down and I said, it's got a hydromatique pump. I don't think it ever wore out. I've been working here 10 years, we never wore one out yet. I don't know how long ago, 2 years ago he called me up, it's 1981, 80128, the hydraulic pump went out. He wanted warranty. Well, I don't know it's forever, but it's going to be a long time. Okay, the other thing to pay attention to is the open deck space, external filter. Automatic greaser on the boom is going to be standard. Like I said, this is the first one, 18 months, 62,000 yards. The one behind it is the second one. It's been operating for 5 weeks. It's got 9,000 yards on it. On it and on this one, you'll see a whole new boom control system. It's called the Comfort Control. That system is both runs the boom, runs the pump, continually diagnoses the pump. It has a built-on computer that monitors what's going on the pump all the time. It keeps tracks of the yards on the job that day, strokes on the job, the highest pressure, oil temperature. You can record that daily. It keeps tracks of it forever, for history. There's a little chip in there in the black box. So anytime the factory guy comes, he's got a secret code. We can tell what you really did with the pump. We all know everybody does exactly what we tell them to. That's all. Okay, what we're going to do now, are we going to do it right here? Right there? Is Randy here?
Yeah, he's standing right behind you. Well, why don't we move this one out of the way?
Got a few more axles on it. Well, up in Minnesota here, those heavy winters I talked about last night, we get a little frost in the springtime. So this one here, actually, in the springtime, Archie's at 7 tons. I get 7 ton an axle. So this one in the springtime is busier than a lot of them. And also, is a twin steer underneath that 36 meter over there for 7 ton roads. You ready, Randy? Here we go. Get this on later, everybody. Right there. Remember the overhead roll and fold, most of the time you're pumping over the cab. This boom does not have to turn around, pump it over the front. Number 1 section rotates 180 degrees.
Down this way, they put pins in. That's why they
It's a new Q-Mac diesel. All of our engines now run at 1,650 RPM. The most
Just for fun, Randy, why don't you lay her down flat so they can see if number one come down, okay? Under 5 minutes over the front, pumping concrete.